Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So it's time to open Beading KissAcademy box called Everlasting Kiss. And I love this one. They're all beautiful, but this is inspired by The Kiss by Gustav Klimt, who is my very favorite artist. I absolutely adore him and adore his work. It's just amazing. So if you've seen the painting, The Kiss, you'll absolutely love this box. So just a little business here. For those of you who are not familiar with the Beading School boxes, they're beautifully curated boxes offered on the website bi-monthly. So every 2 months. And every 2 months you explore a different theme. And as I told you, this theme is from The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. Okay, we're going to see these beautiful beads and all kinds of beading goodies together for the first time. So let's open it up. Just look at the beautiful picture. Look at all that gold. I love the gold. So here we go. This is what it looks like, and you'll be amazed how much is jammed into this box. All right, what I'm going to do is pull everything out, give you a quick overview of everything, and then we'll look at all the items individually. Okay, I've taken everything out of the box, and I just pulled up The Kiss on my phone, and I just absolutely adore this. Look at the face. Look at so pretty. Look at that embrace. It's just lovely. So look at these gorgeous golds and browns and just gorgeous sort of topazy colors and some greens and pearls. Just lovely. So let's take a look. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to kind of go randomly around. I'm going to put a bunch of the seed beads together just to give you a look and see the colors. So look at this gorgeous 15-0. So we have two 15-0s and an 11-0 here, all Miyuki. And look at this gorgeous Duracoat galvanized yellow gold and the dark bronze. And look at the pretty metallic, matted metallic copper. So these gorgeous colors together. Look how beautiful. Look at the delicas. I love their delicas. They just pick such beautiful colors. I love this matte opaque bone color. Isn't that beautiful? And then the 24 karat gold iris. Love. Look at the sparkle on that. And then look at the pretty Duracoat galvanized gold, which is just stunning. And this is exciting. We've got a 10-0 Miyuki Delica, and I used to use these years ago, and then I hadn't used them. I haven't seen them around, and I'm so happy to see the size 10 Delicas back. Isn't that pretty? So Duracoat galvanized yellow gold. So you've got it in an 11-0 and a 10-0, and then you've got the 15-0 in the seed bead. Just beautiful. We've got some beautiful bugle beads here, and these are gold, silver lined. And they are a 3mm Miyuki bugle bead. Look at the sparkle. I just love all the gold. I just think it's so rich and beautiful. Okay, so I'm going sort of random. I love black and gold together. That's why I put these two together. So we have 3mm Preciosa bicones in crystal aurum full. Absolutely love that color. It's stunning. And look at this pear glass pendant. This is in jet. It's 9.5 by 15mm. And isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I hope I can pick it up. Let's see. Isn't that beautiful? And I love it with the gold. Black and gold is so gorgeous together. Okay, look at the 4mm Preciosa bicone. So you've got a 3 and a 4mm in the crystal aurum full. I mean, that is the most gorgeous gold, isn't it? And look at this cabochon. 22.5mm triangle embrace cabochon in jet bronze. Look how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. That is going to be so pretty when we bezel that. That is lovely. 2mm. These are the True 2 fire polished crystal. 24 karat gold plated. And that is gorgeous. Millimeter Preciosa faceted round beads in crystal aurum full, and this is stunning. Look at that. I just have to bring you close up for that. Look at that. And look at these gorgeous little pendant drops here. 8 by 10mm teardrop charm, golden yellow AB, and that's like a briolette. It's got the hole going this way, which makes the most gorgeous drop for an earring or a pendant. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, next up we have these beautiful round glass beads in pearly white. We've got the 2mm, the 3mm, and the 4mm. And, you know, I'm a broken record. I love getting the same bead in different sizes. It just makes it so perfect for putting something together, designing a piece. It's just perfect. Great for your stash. Love these. Look like little pearls. Okay, these are beautiful. We've got a 10mm low cut glass cabochon Sphinx laser light. So here's what it looks like. It's just slightly pointed on the back. And look at this color. This is stunning. Some blues and greens in there. And look at these little ear studs, dark blue, gold colored, 11x16mm Polaris star. Isn't that pretty? These are gorgeous. Look at that sparkle. Look at these pretties. I love this frame. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That would make like an amazing pin, wouldn't it? Or a pendant. I see this as a pin. I think it would be gorgeous. So it's 30x45mm flame filigree antique bronze. It's gorgeous. That's so inviting, isn't it? And look at these tilas. These are in black. Miyuki tilas in black Valentineite matte. They are gorgeous. So some of them have turned over, so the back is dark, and then you've got this gorgeous Valentineite color. And I remember we used to get these gorgeous Swarovski crystals in Valentineite, and I haven't seen those in a while. I still have some of them in this very similar color. Isn't that beautiful? Really pretty. So creative. Okay, next up we have these beautiful 4mm fire polish round beads, matte dark bronze. Gorgeous. And I have there with them, okay, these gorgeous 3mm fire polish round beads, crystal aurum half. So we had all this, the full aurum, and now you have the half, which is like black and gold together. So beautiful, so well curated here. And then 10x14mm rectangle glass cabochon, frozen matte white with gold colored claw. So you have that gold setting. Really beautiful. Gorgeous Preciosa fancy octagon cabochon in crystal AB. Look at the sparkle on that. Oh my goodness, my camera can't even focus on it. It's so pretty. Did I say this was 10x12mm? And it's not a flat back cabochon. It's got the point right there. But look at that color. That is stunning. I don't know, sometimes when I handle these stones, I feel like a jeweler, you know? It's kind of fun. And look at the 3mm Preciosa bicone beads, black diamond, AB2X, and that AB2X finish is just stunning. Love these together. Okay, look at these gorgeous, gorgeous pieces here. Look at the gold and the crystal together. It's just stunning. So we've got a 10x5x19mm leafy whisper connector, gold colored. And look at that. Look at the size of that crystal. And look how beautiful. Look at the quality. That is so gorgeous. We've got a ring here and a ring here. And look at the beautiful pave on that. My camera is even having trouble focusing. But isn't that stunning? And then we have 16.5x28mm blossom charm. Look at that. Look at the gold and the crystal on that. Isn't that pretty? That would be just pretty on a chain. And I think we have a chain coming up. Yep, right there. That would be gorgeous on there. And look at the pretty 9x9mm kiss of petals. Spacer bar, gold plated. Look how pretty. Look at how gorgeous the pave and the little stones in there. And then I'll open this up and show you this in a second, but so, so pretty. Here's the chain that I was showing you earlier out of the bag. And this is a 1.5mm by 45cm. Simple chain with lobster clasp. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how pretty it looks with that. I love it. Look at these gorgeous Preciosa 6mm Chaton Montes. These are crystal AB in gold colored setting. Look at all you get there. Look at the color in that. Isn't that just stunning? Beautiful. And look at this pretty 6x17mm circle of love toggle clasp. Isn't that pretty? And you get a couple of the settings for the, what is the setting? This is the claw for octagon cabochon, 10x12mm. And here we'll just put, and on top of everything, you get a little gift. And here, there are a pair of ear wires with balls, so really beautiful. Whoops. Put those right there. 5 by 16 millimeter leaf of Kiss pendant with open jump ring, gold colored. This is a little pendant bail, and you see it has those two little ends sticking out, and I put it right on. I put it on the pear glass pendant, you know, in jet that I showed you earlier. Isn't that pretty? Just put that little chain on there, and you've got a gorgeous little pendant. Isn't that pretty? I love the black and gold, so pretty. These are cute little spacer beads. These are 2-hole small leaf spacer beads, 3 by 5 millimeter. I put them on a pin for you so you can actually see what it looks like. Beautiful. Okay, and last but not least, we have a 10 by 16 millimeter heart lock lobster claw clasp. And look at the gold and the pave together. Isn't that beautiful? Such gorgeous quality. Look at that. That is so pretty. Love. Okay, here's everything. I've put it all back in the bags, but they won't be in there for long because this is just stunning. So I will put a link to the Beading School Academy box area in the description box below the video, and check it out and read about it, because it's more than just the box. I can't, you know, it would take me forever to explain everything about it, but it's a whole community of beaders that get together. They have tutorials, they have Facebook page, they have a YouTube channel. It's really a community of beaders helping each other and learning together and working together. It's just lovely. And I'm just looking on the website, and it says USA Beaders, the cost of the tariffs and extra paperwork is on us. You don't pay anything extra. Shipping is available with FedEx with discounted and free options. So I think that's really great of them that they're doing that. Thank you guys. All right, so I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.